Overseas, an agreement first sketched out in November to freeze most of Iran's nuclear program, at least temporarily, was announced by U.S. and Iranian officials today. And in return, the U.S. and other countries will lift some of the crippling economic sanctions imposed against Iran. NBC's Kristen Welker is at the White House with more for us. Kristen.
Lester, good evening. The 6-month deal starts on January 20th. It's the first time in more than a decade that Iran has agreed to curb its nuclear program. President Obama called the agreement an important step forward, but some lawmakers argue it doesn't have enough teeth. On a diplomatic trip in Paris, Secretary of State John Kerry welcomed the news of the nuclear deal with Iran and also answered critics who argue the Obama administration is too eager to trust a country that has a history of cheating.
As this agreement takes effect, we will be extraordinarily vigilant in our verification and monitoring of Iran's actions.
The deal calls for Iran to freeze parts of its nuclear program. In exchange, 6 countries, including the United States, will gradually ease about $7 billion worth of economic sanctions, and only if UN inspectors confirm that Iran is complying. The deal is short-term, 6 months, giving negotiators time to hammer out a broader agreement. NBC's Ali Arouzi is monitoring reaction from Tehran.
Speaking on state TV, Deputy Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said that all sticking points had been resolved and that Iran would be receiving some $4.2 billion in seized oil revenues, while Tehran would scale back its enrichment program and allow frequent inspections.
In Washington, the deal was met with deep skepticism. Republican House Majority Leader Eric Cantor called the agreement deeply flawed and said it does nothing to reverse Iran's nuclear program. But Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff disagreed.
But I think this is the best opportunity diplomatically to resolve and put an end to this nuclear weapons program, or a program with that potential in Iran. So I think we have to pursue it.
While the debate continues on Capitol Hill, foreign policy experts say now hard work begins for negotiators.
What's coming next is the real challenge. It's to convince the Iranians that a project that they have spent 20 years and billions of dollars on, that has involved thousands and thousands of people and is the pride of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, should actually be dismantled. That's going to be very difficult.
A majority of senators, including 13 Democrats, support a bill that would impose new sanctions on Iran if the country violates the deal. The president has threatened to veto the legislation, arguing it could derail the agreement. Lester.
Kristen Welker at the White House, thank you. Officials in New Jersey plan to issue subpoenas this week.